This space is on the semi-basement of a building. The family used it as a storage space for large pieces of furniture and things they didn't really need. The idea was at some point in the future, when the family would grow, this space would turn into a new autonomous small apartment for one of the kids. This apartment is located in Ilioupoli, which is an area of Athens south from the city center and towards the coast of the city.
It is a pleasant residential area with a strong neighborhood feeling.
It's an area actually very nicely located between the close by Imito hill and the coast of Athens.
The building was built around 1980 and it's a multi-generational building.
Here, the grandparents live on the top floor and their children live just above this apartment.
When we first came to see the apartment, it was quite dark because it has light only from one side. The space was all exposed concrete, but it had a very nice cave-like atmosphere that we wanted to keep and highlight.
The space had only one small room enclosed, which was a toilet. We moved the wall out a meter in order to fit a shower. We left pretty much an open plan where we needed to delineate a dining room, a living room, and a sleeping area. And there's a shared laundry in one of the family units upstairs. The main goal was to keep the cave-like magical feeling that we encountered on our first visit. The materiality is very warm and earthly. We collected materials from abandoned or closed shops and factories, so a lot of the ceramic tiles were recycled.
Even if the space is small, we always give a very big importance to the entrance of the space. So we always have a place to sit and take off your shoes, also to store your shoes.
There's a different custom-made ceramic floor here with tiles seemingly randomly placed in concrete. There's a Japanese-inspired wooden partition screen with an integrated planter. There's also a Japanese-style curtain which conceals the rest of the space. You don't directly see what you're going to get, so it creates a sense of surprise and unexpectedness. So as soon as you pass the hallway, you find yourself in the middle of the living space, which has a comfortable coffee table and 2 seats. And there's a hanging screen for projections, so you can comfortably watch a movie while sitting here.
In the living room, we designed a bookshelf, which is actually part of the partition between the living room and the bedroom.
Being made of metal, it's very thin in profile, so it's very discreet. In the middle of the apartment is the dining space, which centers around a custom-made steel table. It comfortably sits 6 people. The table is placed perpendicular to the outside space and the light, so everyone that sits can enjoy the views far out.
The kitchen is split in 2 main furniture, so it feels less like a room and more like a distributed furniture in the space. There is a fridge, an oven, many drawers and a pantry space.
The kitchen is materialized in laminate, apart from the backsplash, which is black Greek marble. The kitchen island is cleverly designed so that the cupboards open on all 4 sides.
It's in the center of the space, so it has this kind of social feeling.
On the opposite side is the bathroom wall with further shelving. What's also nice about the kitchen is that on one side it feels like you're standing in a room that's bordering a garden. There's a line of graphic ceramic tiles on the floor that delineate the space of the bedroom. During the course of the day, the bedroom is generally open towards the rest of the apartment. but in the evening it can be closed off via the sliding steel partition and also 2 curtains.
The curtains have different height, materials and colors. This kind of differentiation makes the space feels bigger and also more interesting.
The wall behind the bed is covered in cork, which softens the sounds because that's the exterior side of the apartment.
There is a long desk along the window towards the natural light. You can also sit on it.
Next to the bedroom is a closet. The closet is custom made. We bought Dection style shelving, then we built a box around it. On one of the sides of this room is a generous mirror, which creates again an illusion of space. On the corner, there's another metal shelves. These white shelves turn around the corner and continue to camouflage the second exit doorway and the air conditioning unit.
The bathroom has a strong blue color and seamless material. There is a long, high window between the bathroom and the kitchen area. We don't need to turn on the lights in order to use the bathroom. And there is a floating bench that gives a feeling of beach and relaxed space. When we design a small space, we do the opposite of what minimal architecture does. We try to divide the space into many different spaces and to introduce many materials. This trick is taken from the Greek traditional house, where even though the space is small, there is a big density of things and atmospheres.
Through good design, we can turn even storage spaces like this into comfortable housing units. In this way, we can house more people into our growing cities. Also, in cases like this one, it can keep a multi-generational family together.
Thanks for watching. To receive updates on our latest episodes, please subscribe and click the notification bell. And if you're an architect or designer with a project we could feature, please share it with us at nevertoosmall.com/submissions.